Hi guys, it's Omer from MMOs.com, and we'll do a quick first impressions gameplay video for Lineage 2 Revolution, a free-to-play MMORPG developed by Netmarble and I guess published by Netmarble as well. Also not 10 to 15 minutes running around checking this game out. Makes a comment if you guys want to play Lineage 2 Revolution or just learn more about it. Do check out the full review on MMOs.com on the link below. So let's go and get started. It is actually a mobile game, and we are playing on the Korean version as there is no Western version just yet. We have 4 characters here to choose from, and I believe these are our races. The first one looked like human. Here we have an elf. Our third one is going to be this dark elf looking dude. He's also an elf of sorts. Just look at his ear. And we can choose our class afterwards. So I believe you have 4 races and 3 classes. And oh, there we go. Perfect. We found a lolly race, and we're definitely checking her out. And she even has the default pigtails. Perfect. So you can see their stats over here as well. I guess each of the races has their own some bonuses. If you click on this button over here, we can see the 3 playable classes on the left side. And basically we have some kind of warrior / tank. And obviously they have multiple build paths. It looks like at level 31 you can branch off into, there's 2 different jobs at level 31 for each of the classes. And we can choose, I feel like mage is going to be the play. I feel like as a lolly we got to be a mage, right? We don't have the height to be a warrior, so we'll go with this. And again, at level 31 we do get that first job advancement. So how do we confirm over here? We can be, let's go click on fire. You can see some previews over here. And you can preview those. And where is our next button? And we are good to go right there. Boom. We can choose between, there we go. You can choose the different hairstyles. We're going to go with pigtails. There isn't too much customization. Again, it is a mobile MMORPG, and it's actually doing really well. And look at these really cute voice lines too. The game is doing really well in South Korea as of now. Let's go pick our name as well. We'll go with Remote. It should be available because I can't imagine it's not available in the Korean version. And boosh, we should be in. So as I was saying, it's doing really, really well in South Korea. As of this video, it's the highest grossing game in the mobile market in South Korea, which is absolutely huge. The game launched, I believe, just in the middle of 2016, and it's just been rocking it. Maybe a bit later. Maybe that might have been beta. We get a little cutscene at the beginning. In fact, when you first launch the game, there's a trailer, like there's almost like a cutscene, like a CGI cutscene, and it's actually in English. So they're clearly working on this game for a Western market. Netmarble is the company behind it, and they've actually been publishing and developing a lot of games for the Western market. So I wouldn't be too surprised if this was also being made for US and Europe. Right away, you move automatically by just clicking on your quest locations. Pretty much standard fare. But what kind of stands apart right away is the game's graphics. It looks absolutely gorgeous. It is built on Unreal Engine 4. And it's actually going to look a lot better on my end than it's going to be on your end, because I'm recording with my NVIDIA Shield tablet. And for some reason, it never records perfectly. But the game looks gorgeous. I mean, wow. Look at the water in the background, too. It's almost got like, it's almost got like PC tier graphics, too. Alright, we got some potions for doing this. Again, you can just basically go through your quests very quickly. This is not just a mobile thing either. Pretty much every MMORPG nowadays lets you, insta get to your quest locations by just clicking on the quest text, and it just takes you there automatically. Of course, you can move on your own as well. It's got that pretty standard combat. Oh, we're fighting this guy automatically. Minor lag for a second. I guess there's auto combat built in. However, you can manually do abilities too if you want. In fact, let's go do some manual abilities right now. Well, our guy's auto aggro. Let's just turn that off. Stop it. There we go. So we can move on our own right now. And just moving around in this like large open world, you can actually see just how big the map is we're in right now. It feels nice. There were like 30 plus servers as well. So this basically attacks the nearest target. If we click on the right side, and we can use our ability here as well. The little blue icon, that one's got a bit of a cooldown. And oddly, as soon as there you go. Now we're off. Now we can start fighting again. So basically, do we hold this down? Yeah, you can hold this down to start fighting manually, or you can just, I guess, toggle the auto combat. But the fact that you can walk around in a persistent world, another player just ran past us, is something I'd like to see more mobile MMORPGs do. I suspect this game will do well for that reason too. Well, it is already doing really well. The auto combat definitely slightly cheapens the experience, but it's a mobile game and it kind of comes with the turf. Oh, we got some new gear as well, and our combat power just went up. I don't like seeing combat power, but it's an easy visual representation of your gear progression. So now it's going up a bit more. We're killing some wolves and it's dropping those goodies. So you click on the quest text and it runs back. But again, right away, the cool thing is this game takes place in a persistent world, and it has gorgeous, gorgeous graphics. Better graphics than the Azobimo games. I can never pronounce that correctly, because all of their games are persistent world as well. But those games don't have auto combat, whereas this does. But again, I suspect the more difficult bosses you're not going to be able to beat with auto combat. Auto combat just makes questing a lot easier. But just, here we go. We're running past this guy. I guess we're not killing those wolves. We're going to kill the next batch of enemies here. And now the guy is actually fighting them too. Just being able to play a mobile game, a mobile MMORPG, and it actually being an MMORPG is a huge plus. In fact, the game's Google Play page illustrates that they have actually multiplayer dungeons and raiding. So the guys behind this game, Netmarble, they clearly tried to capture more of a PC feel to the game, especially more so than games like Heroes and Incredible Tales, which despite having actiony combat, they're kind of they were basically instance anyway. You're playing by yourself and progressing through levels. I never really liked that format myself, especially when you call your game an RPG and MMO. I mean, it just doesn't feel like an MMO if you don't have the persistent world. Obviously, you don't need a persistent world to be an MMO, in my opinion. Oh man, look at these angry orcs. Oh man, who is rowing the boat? Nobody. Man, this guy's dual wielding, kicking ass. Man, orcs yelling in Korean is interesting. All right, this guy. We're gonna skip it on the top right over there. Hopefully, let's go move around on our own a little bit. All right, we're gonna go this way. So if you do choose to play the game on your own, we gotta go up. We'll talk to this guy right here. The game kind of forced me to talk to him because I didn't turn my auto pathing off. If you don't turn your auto pathing off, like even as you move manually and you stop, you run back. So we're level 2 already. And again, you still have some like progression that we're used to in, I guess, classical PC MMORPGs. The job change to level 31. Lets you kind of build the character. I guess specialize your character the way you want. A lot of these early quests though. All right, let's go grab this one too. And gameplay feels really smooth, really great graphics. I feel like if this game is doing so well in South Korea already, there's basically no doubt in my mind it's going to come out in the West. Because again, Netmarble has been really good with launching their games in the West. It's just that right now it feels like I'm playing. Well, I am playing with barely holding the game because I don't need to. But again, this is probably really good for kind of like farming easy stuff. But this also takes you through quests. But if you want to do like current content when you're, I guess, a little bit higher level, it's not going to be practical. It's probably really good for just grinding really easy stuff. Because again, you don't have to worry about dodging too much. But again, it basically is an action MMORPG because you can see the abilities that can be dodged. I feel like the enemies has those attacks as well that I could dodge too. Because my skills can be dodged. I'm sure the game is PvP as well. Considering there's multiplayer dungeons, raiding, they really go for that fully fledged MMORPG feel. I mean, visually, it's already top notch. The only thing I feel like mobile MMORPGs kind of lack sometimes is I feel like the auto combat should maybe be I don't know. It just feels kind of cheap that it's enabled by default. But again, it's working. The game has a huge player base already. I mean, before I got to the character creator screen, which we started on, there was over like 25, 30 servers, and the game is the top grossing game in South Korea. So it's already rocking it. Can we look at our interface while we run? You know what, we're going to turn off the auto combat right now. We're going to kill these 3 orcs the manual way. But again, manual way is not too difficult either. We hold down our attack button on the right side. Pretty much any mobile MMORPG kind of has that same basic control scheme. Your control sticks on the left side, and your attacks are on the right side. Let's go use our ability too. Boosh. The ability auto-targets as well, and even when you're attacking, you're auto-targeting the nearest enemy. And your default attacks are AoE as well, and it does feel really visceral because of that. AoE attacks always feel satisfying in MMORPGs, which is why I think people love Black Desert Online. Just being able to kill massive waves of enemies at once. Something feels good about it. Can we dodge this guy? So yeah, no, he kind of hit me anyway. Yeah, you can actually walk out of their attacks. Oh, we got hit that time again. But you can move out of their attacks. Let's do this. We hit everybody with that. And we're going to kill the big orc right now. His HP bar is on the middle of the screen, top middle of the screen. And all this content early on is supposed to be really easy. You really can't wipe over here. We'll see our character menu in a moment too. Easy level 3, maybe? Nope, just I guess quest complete. Area 1-1 complete. So is it? I'm kind of hoping for an open world. Please tell me. Maybe that's like chapter 1-1 for story quest. And yeah, we're still in the same area. I guess that's just our quest complete little screen over there. I was worried that each zone was going to be 1-1, 1-2, and like Mario style progression. But I'm glad it's not. See, now 1-2 is beginning. These are just story quests that it's kind of, I guess, explaining in that, in that fashion. All right, we click our inventory. It's loading. All right, we're going to click on this. I look kind of like an Elin, maybe. Oh, awesome. You get a full set of gear for free? Hell yeah. Oh, man, I'm going to look mad fly. Can we equip this? Hell yeah. You can upgrade it as well. It's something 76. Every time I see 76, it's got like 76, I guess, mage power. I think of Soldier 76 from Overwatch for some reason. I mean, probably because I play Soldier every single time. So we can see, all right, a lot going on. We cleared quest 1-2, and well, 1-1 rather. And you can see all of these over here. I guess it's like our quest finder in the screen, 1-2. But yeah, we're going to get out of this menu because I can't read this. All right, let's get out of there. We're good. We Gucci. You can upgrade your gear over there, too. We saw bars. Curious if there's any stat menus. Let's click our character. And I guess we'll pick left side. JK, we can't do anything over there. Back to my inventory. Do I have anything else? Yeah, there we go. Let's equip this stuff. Okay, do I drag it? Double click. That button. Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, no, we don't want that. It decreased our stuff. Put it back on, put it back on. Put it back. No! Numbers going down. We want numbers going up, not down. All right, we're gonna stop. We're making our numbers go down. Numbers gotta go. We just sold some loot as well. I guess this is just vendor trash you can do. Sell it for 50. All right, can we put this back on? All right, it's back on. We're putting it back on. It was on by default. If you see the little red ribbon on them, it does mean it's already equipped. Let's talk to our guy again and take us around. I was just curious if we got any skill progression until we get to level 31, or do we have to wait till we actually change our jobs to do it? I mean, the fact that it's voice acted too for a mobile MMORPG is awesome. And just seeing other players running around the beginning area is a sign that the game world is alive. I mean, I want to see more games like all the Azobimo games and games like Lineage 2 Revolution. And the fact that this is rating too, it feels like a real MMORPG. Even with the auto combat, it just feels nice. I mean, visually, it looks a lot better than stuff like Forsaken World Mobile as well, which is already around. Because I feel like when I did my video for Forsaken World, ooh, I'm liking her. Very shiny. When I did my video for Forsaken World Mobile, the visuals were much worse. It felt almost more zoomed in. Here we have like a better view of the world too. So let's go back and run around. All these people just hunting over here too. These are actual players too. I mean, can we party with these dudes too? I'm sure we can. We can click on them. We're targeted on this guy. We can invite one of these. Will be invite to party. We got probably send messages. So again, you got a real MMORPG here in the mobile environment. Let's go kill this dude. We're gonna click on this auto quest. Again, the auto questing still feels kind of cheap in my opinion, but I feel like at this point it's almost an accepted norm in mobile MMORPGs. But again, you can turn it off. And again, if you're doing harder dungeons, I feel like you're gonna want to turn it off to do it more optimally. So this guy's name is Hell. Nice. Character creation is still a bit limited. I don't think I've seen any mobile MMORPG really have in-depth character creation just yet. But again, a lot of PC MMORPGs didn't have that for a long time either. I feel like character creation will come later when more features are better established. But the fact, you have 3 options, which is not bad. If you remember the days of like Shea and Last Chaos on the PC, those games also had like 3 different options for face, a few options for hair, and a few colors, and that's it. So I feel like on the mobile front, games are not going to really specialize or focus on character creation until they really get everything else down right. Again, these games aren't killing it. And again, the fact that you get, I've said it before in most podcasts, I do like job advancements. It always gives you something to work towards. Otherwise, just leveling can kind of feel meaningless if you don't, see the sense of progression right away. You can only have 5 active skills at once. I expect you'll have more skills total, but only 5 can be equipped at once. Nice, more potions for me. And again, potions are pretty easy to use. You just click on them. Seems pretty straightforward enough. Honestly, if this didn't have auto combat, it would just, I feel like I'd be a little more attracted to it personally. But I do know, again, I doubt it's going to be efficient later on. Let's kill this orc. Wreck that guy. Let's see this menu over here. It's glowing red. So we got our equipment menu. We got our gift menu. I guess the skills or trade, maybe an auction house. Let's go load this. Let's go. This is just a bag menu. There's upgrade menu as well. All the stuff's already equipped. All my good shit. Actually, we have these as well. So we got new gear to equip right now too. Nice. That should get my stats going up. This should be going up as well. All right. I think we equipped it. I don't know. Let's go sell this bad boy. Close that out. We have a few other menus. And we got more. Oh, what is this? Do we get free gear? Oh man, something happened. I guess it might be like an event or something. But unfortunately, again, it is in Korean, so I can't read it. With PC games, you can usually get English translations. It's a bit harder for mobile games, but if you've played any of these games, it really won't take too long to figure out the interface. I mean, once you know where everything is, let's be real. How often do you actually have to read the interface? You kind of know where things are instinctively, and if you've played any MMORPG, from the icons, you can really figure out most of it. If you're excited for the game, I still say wait because it is coming out it will most likely come out in the West sometime in 2017. I mean, the game is massively popular. Why wouldn't it come out? And I love this quest. Like, so many MMORPGs have, like, these vanilla quests where you have to rescue these guys from cages. It's funny. The cages, like, just disappeared and they came back now. A little odd, glitchy, I guess, graphical stuff. So I guess we're following this NPC back to the quest location. But yeah, games like this make me more optimistic about mobile MMORPGs. Personally, I'm still a little more excited about Lineage. I'm personally a little more excited about Tree of Savior mobile remake, only because I feel like that game could work really well on mobile. I mean, I still have hope for that one. But this game too, if it comes out in the West, I'll definitely play it a bit longer. I mean, when I'm on the go, might as well. I'd rather, because when I play other mobile games, like very simple mobile games, I feel like I'm like getting nothing out of it. It's like no persistence. I mean, I enjoy playing the silly like Flappy Bird style games to compete on score with my friends, but you need that persistence almost, which is why I think a lot of people get attracted to MMOs. It kind of gives your gameplay meaning, even though it's just a game. So I feel like mobile MMORPGs have a bright future ahead of them, even if what we have today isn't like the ideal. But these games are clearly getting better and better. I'm looking forward to playing this once it's in English, and I expect it'll do really well in the West because, again, it's totally rocking it in South Korea. #1 on the highest grossing games list. So let's check our inventory for this last quest, and then we'll call it. What do we got? Loading times are a bit meh, but I'm playing on my older tablet. This NVIDIA Shield is quite old now. If I play it on, I guess, if you play it on any newer device, it'll probably look better and run better as well. I mean, again, there are cutscenes in this game. There's voice acting. The production value is there. So I gotta quit. Oh, upgrade. Is it an upgrade system maybe? Here we go. We're seeing it, boys. Alright, we click on this bad boy. Up arrow upgrades it. No surprise there. So it can be, every piece of gear can upgrade to level 30, it seems. It costs 2,000 coins to upgrade. Damn, that is pricey. Why does it make me upgrade my gear? I want to upgrade my staff. When you upgrade gear in games, it feels more rewarding to upgrade your weapon. Like, weapon upgrades always feel the most satisfying. Nice. But hey guys, if you guys do want to play Lineage 2 Revolution or just learn more about it, do check out the full review on MMOs.com on the link below. I do say that, but we don't have a full review for this one just yet. I'm just used to saying it. But we will eventually. We will eventually. Anyway guys, later.